This is the story of a college-going boy called Tarun who was born in a middle-class family in India. He was smart and focused, so his family were very proud of him because they knew that Tarun will do something big in his life. He'll change all their lives for the better. However, in the final year of his college, Tarun's life really changed. His company of friends wasn't that great, so naturally that had to influence him. He used to party more often than not, and he didn't really attend the classes. His family tried explaining him, but Tarun was completely in a different state of mind, and he asked them to not really interfere and that he'd live his life just fine. When the final year results of the college came out, Tarun failed in one of the core subjects, which really hurt his ego. And from that day on, he started distancing himself from everyone. Didn't return calls of friends, he stayed locked up in his room for hours and hours most of the time. Slowly, he was slipping into depression and felt like this would be the full stop of his life. The parents spoke to the dean of the college concerned and asked him to help their son come out of depression. So the dean invited Tarun to his house for dinner, which Tarun couldn't really turn down. So he went to the dean's house and he saw that he was sitting in the backyard near the fire pit warming his hands, given it was winter time. Tarun accompanied the dean and they had some small talks, after which there was complete silence. The dean here was thinking, how should I go about it? So he took a piece of coal from the fire pit and he threw it on the mud outside. Tarun asked the dean, why did he do that when the piece of coal was burning very nicely inside, giving them the heat? So the dean was like, no big deal. He just put the coal piece back into the fire pit, which again started burning and giving them warmth. The dean asked Tarun, did you really understand something? Tarun looked confused. The piece of coal is you, said the professor. When you got out of the fire pit and went into the wrong company, into the mud, your purpose and shine faded. But you can again shine. The only condition is that you have to come back into the fire pit. You have to change your company. You have to change your lifestyle. I just wanted to tell you this. Tarun's life started changing and getting back on track from that day on. Many of us are going through emotionally draining times and depression because just of an incident. It could be that at some point in your life, you may have failed at something, be it exams or a relationship or a career, and you now feel, I have no hope. Life goes on. And for all the tough times, look into that mirror and tell yourself, this too shall pass. Good or bad times don't stay forever. Failing in something is not a big deal. What matters is how you rise from that situation is what makes the difference. Ultimately, your problem is only as big as the magnifying glass that you put on. If you took anything out of Tarun's story, do share it with your network, with those who you care about. You know why? People don't really have depression written all over their face. It's an emotion that they struggle with deep inside without letting others know. So if you share today's story with others, it might come up on someone's feed, known or unknown to you, for them to realize that they are that piece of coal and all that they need to do to shine is to take that one step and bounce back up again. One story, one you, one message is all it takes to help others. Hit the subscribe button to stay connected and to be notified of new videos each week. Until next time.